Hello and welcome everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the scenic rim in Queensland, coming to you live on Friday, October the 3rd. I'm super excited to be here crafting with you once again for my 12 days of Christmas. I can't believe we're up to part 5 already. So this will be the 5th card that we have made in my 12 days of Christmas. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. I know I've been enjoying coming back and crafting with you. It's so nice to be back crafting 5 days a week. Of course, next week there's going to be a bit of an upset again because my parents are coming to stay for a couple of nights again next week. So there'll be a couple of days that I will be missing in action and won't be able to do some videos. So I apologize for that, but we will finish our 12 days of Christmas. No matter whether it takes me 3 weeks or 4 weeks to do it, we will finish it because I want to help you with your Christmas crafting. So when you get the notification that I've gone live, jump on, say hello, let me know where you've been watching from. Good morning, Leslie. Lovely to see you. So I'm using the Jar of Joy today, which is really, it's such a cute set. Really awesome. I actually wanted to tell you I've got some exciting news too, because there's a special that's happening very soon. Not only do we have our awesome starter kit special, we're also going to have a special on kits. So type it in the comments and let me know. Are you a kit person? Do you like kits? I know Leslie's on here today. Leslie was at my house for a crafty catch up with our team, and she had the gorgeous garland kit that was absolutely beautiful. And I've ordered 2 of those, and I'm kicking myself now I didn't wait because we have an awesome sale coming up. So I'll just pop it on here. 30% off all kits from the 6th to the 8th of October. So that's Monday through to Wednesday next week. Now, we have that offer, but we also have our starter kit offer as well. So when you think about this, like some of our kits, right, are like $30. Okay. So if some of our kits are like $30 and they're taking 30% off, like we're getting kits for like nearly like $20. We can put these kits that are on sale into a starter kit as well. So anything that's on sale, anything that's available at the moment can go into a starter kit. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is the starter kit, because the starter kit is super awesome. I'll pop up the link there down on the bottom. You can get a starter kit for $60. Like, I mean, seriously, the savings this month are astronomical. I cannot believe it. So we've got 2 starter kit specials that are happening this month. One is, I'll pop up a big photo there and get rid of that QR code. One is that you can purchase the starter kit for $60 and choose $235 worth of products. So as I said, those kits that are on special can go into your starter kit. So if you join Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday next week, you can put the reduced price starter kit, the reduced price kits in your starter kit. Sorry, there's too many kit words in there, isn't there? Or if you love our product and want more. Now, I had a lady yesterday, and I just want to tell you this because this is pretty amazing, because I had a lady come and join my team yesterday. I'm just going to get rid of that so I can see you and speak to you in person. I had a lady come and she had a shopping list yesterday that came to $450. Okay. She got some catalogs off me the other day. She had taken the catalogs home. She had looked through the catalogs. She hasn't purchased anything from Stampin' Up for a while because she's been in the process of moving and you name it. And like, honestly, she got everything on that list, everything that she wanted. So she purchased the starter kit. She did the $169 kit and got $344 worth of product. And then as soon as we had signed her up and it went through and we got her demo ID and we set up her bank details, she then purchased the other things that were on her list, and not a word of a lie, for $270. She got $450 worth of product for 270, around $279, I think it was, like, or $280. Like, it was crazy to think that she had a list for $450 and she got it all for $280. Like, I mean, like $200 of savings. It was amazing. So, as I said, with the kits going on special Monday through to Wednesday next week, you'll be able to put any of those kits. Now, if you're brand new to crafting, this is one thing that I really want to say, the choice of which kit to go for. If you're brand new to crafting, then yes, you can pop kits into your starter kit. Okay, so if you decided to join Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday next week, you can put the reduced price starter kits in your kit. Now, with our kits, some of those kits, if they're a stamping kit, they're an all-inclusive kit. So you are actually going to get some clear blocks. You're going to get some little ink spots. So you could use half of the money to get some of your tools and things that you need to get started, and the other half of your money purchasing quite a few kits, and you would be crafting like a machine when that starter kit arrives. So, or if you're on a budget and you love Stampin' Up products and you were thinking that $169 is a little bit more than your budget will allow at the moment, I mean, $60 like to join. Exactly, Glenda. What a bargain. I mean, my team members are all here going, what a bargain, what a bargain. You got to do it. Because, like, honestly, I mean, I've got quite a few of my team members on here. It is about being a part of a crafty community. It's about belonging somewhere, and about being a part of a crafty community and a supportive, safe group. We're all an awesome bunch of demonstrators all around Australia. And I mean, we have males in our team too. So if you're a male and you're watching and you think, I don't think I can do this because all women do it, men do it too. Men, some of the male crafters are the most amazing crafters I have ever seen. They're so got so much attention to detail, it's not funny. So if you're male, female, whatever, come and join our crafty circle, because I'm telling you, it is the best time to join. I can't tell you, they're throwing so many things at us that there is no reason to not join. I've got my QR code there. You can scan that QR code. If you're watching this video back later on, you can scan the QR code with your phone. That will take you straight through to the joining link. Now, one thing that I always like to say, sign you up again on Monday. Sounds good, Julie. That's a deal. We will be doing that for sure. I've had a few people that have joined yesterday, had some that joined the day before. So there is no bad time this month to join up, I am telling you. So you can scan that QR code there. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call. I would be more than happy to answer any questions. There's really nothing to be scared of. The lady that I had that came to my place yesterday, she's a lady, she's a retired lady, like she's actually in her 70s. And she was just over the moon with what she could get in that starter kit. So it's a definite awesome deal to be able to pick up. And being a part of the crafty community, you get support and guidance with your crafting. You've got me in your back pocket, but it's really, really important who you sign up with. I know that a lot of people sign up with their friends because their friends are in it, and I'll sign up with my friend. But then what happens when that friend drops out? Then you end up direct to somebody else and you don't even know them. So you really, really need to work out who you want to sign up under and make the right choice from the get-go, because it is you need to make sure that your team leader is going to give you the guidance and the help that you want. So Susan said that she's looking forward to today's crafting. So we are on day 5. I'm going to get rid of that QR code there. So if anyone wants to sign up, just a couple of last things. Anyone wants to sign up to my 2-day Christmas retreat, I'm leaving the registration open for another 2 weeks, but that is it, maximum. In 2 weeks' time, middle of October, it will be closed down. So if you are thinking that you want to do my 2-day retreat, you can do it as a retreat in a box and get it delivered to your doorstep. Please scan the QR code there or use the link in the description down below. Now, the one thing about the kit special, this is what I want to say. I'm actually going to start a kit craft along session that we are going to do on the third Saturday of the month. It is an in-person event that I'm going to do. You can come, you pick your kit from any of the kits that I've got, and we sit down and we craft and we make the kits. So if there's anyone that is local that is interested in doing that, please, by all means, look me up. And definitely it'll be the third Thursday, and I think that's around the 16th. I don't have my phone here for the calendar. I think it's around the 16th or the 18th or something this month is the third Saturday of the month. But we will be having a kit morning here on a Saturday morning. So if you're interested in doing that, any of my team members that are local, bring your kits and come and craft, and open up your kits and come and craft with me as well. Anyone that's not a team member, you can purchase a kit and come along and craft with us, because I want to have some quick, easy, fun crafting and more about the social aspect rather than attention to full-on details and making it too hard and too difficult. So that's what kits are all about. Kits are about being able to take along with you somewhere and be able to craft, and it's all compact in a little box. So it's really awesome. Hey, Jan, how are you? How's your motorhome going, Jan? You should see what I have done to my motorhome. It's quite exciting. I'm actually going to have the maiden voyage next weekend. We're actually going to go away, but I've been my dad has been building inside my motorhome, and I've now got kitchen cupboards and drawers, and I've got places to put all of my clothes. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm sure it's excellent. I'm sure it would be. Jan has purchased a beautiful motorhome. Like, I'm so jealous. It's got everything that opens and shuts. It's like a home away from home. Yeah, I know, Margaret, I'm too far away. I know it would be a great thing to be able to come and craft and have a good time. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been away in it heaps of times, but maiden voyage since I've had all the cupboards and things in it, so that's exciting. All right, let's get to crafting, people, because that is what we're here for. So I have got the jar of joy this morning that I'm going to play with. Now, this is a really cute stamp set. It's got a punch that goes with it. I didn't buy the punch. I actually just bought the jar of joy stamp set. Now, you know me, I want to change up the color scheme because I'm not into the traditional colors. You know me, I'm more into the modern. Now, actually, to tell you the truth, the modern colors for Christmas, which I actually looked this up the other day, are mauves and purples, like metallic mauves and metallic purples. And as I said, hence the YouTube thumbnail on my YouTube channel for my 12 days of Christmas, because I wanted to show you what is the trending thing for Christmas this year. So I've gone close enough, but not quite there with the purples. I've decided to use Blackberry Bliss, one of my favorite colors. So I'm using Blackberry Bliss. I'm using some pretty and pink, and some gray granite. So we're going to make a really fun, cute card. So first of all, I'm going to do a gray granite card base. And oh, look, there's pretty and pink in my trimmer there. So we're going to do a gray granite card base. So I'll cut my card base. And this one's going to be quite a cute, simple, quick little card as well. But as I said, a little bit of a play on the colouring for this. So we'll fold that one in half, and we will burnish it with our bone folder that is, I've got my grottiest bone folder here. It's the one I use for re-inking my ink pad. So I apologise for how grotty that looks. But anyway, so we've got that. Now, we are going to do a Blackberry Bliss layer. Good morning, Linda. Hey, Kath, welcome. Thanks for joining. So we've got, who have we got on? Let's say good morning to everybody before we start. Who have we got? So we have Leslie, Debbie, Glenda, Leanne, lovely to see you. Margaret, Susan, Julie, Glenda, I think I said Glenda before. Deb, lovely to see you. Kylie, Beck, lovely to see you. Maureen, Bree, and Jan. Who else have we got? Christine, hello, Christine, and Kath and Linda. So welcome, everybody. So I'm now going to cut a contrast layer. So for anyone that's in our basic foundations of card making, we're doing a regular card base. We're doing our black contrast layer in Blackberry Bliss. We are then going to do a layer. Now, I'm doing my layer a little bit different to our basic foundations of card making, but you can do, I think it's your berry burst layer. I'm going to do it a little bit different because I like to have a smaller border all the way around. Okay, so I've got that. Now, I actually want to make, I'm going to do the jar, but I want to see how big that jar is going to be to see how big of a piece that I want to cut. So this is what I typically do when I'm trying to work out what size piece of cardstock am I going to need to be able to stamp this jar and for it to be comfortable. So I'm going to put my stamps on here. I'm going to line them up. So my jar is going to go like that. So I'm going to line them up. So I can see here that I definitely need to go down below 2 inches. So I'm probably going to do maybe 2.5 by 2.25. I think 2.5 by 2.25. So it's not actually going to be a definite square, but we're going to do 2.5 by 2.25. So let's do 2.25 that way by 2.5 that way. And that should be big enough for me to stamp my jar. Okay, so we've done 2.5 by 2.25. So I'm going to do another contrast layer out of my Blackberry Bliss for that one. So we'll do 2.5 by 2 3/4. So that's going to give me, actually, I don't even want to do it that big. I want to do it 1/8 of an inch smaller than that. So let's do that. And let's do that. I didn't quite want it that big, so I just want a small. There we go. So we've got a really nice layer there ready to go. All right. So we've got that. We've got that. I need to, whoops, before I put my trimmer away, I need to cut a layer for the insert, which I will do that now. And seeing as I may as well cut a second one, and then I've got it ready to go if I need it again. And I'm probably going to keep that. I don't know whether I'm going to use that for a sentiment or what I'm going to use. So I've got that for the insert. Now, because my insert is different to the front layer, I like to just pop it inside my card like that, so I know where it is, and I'll pop that one over there for another time when I'm going to make a card. All right, let me get rid of all of my rubbish here out of the way. Okay, so we have our card base, our contrast layer, our white layer for the front, and we have our little bit here for our little jar. So on this layer here, I'm going to use my Pretty in Pink, and we have some really cute little spots in here, which is this. I'm going to mount that up onto a block. And we also have these cute little ornaments. I love these ornaments. I think they're super, super cute. So I'll mount those up onto a block as well. Okay. Now, you would typically use a pierce mat to stamp on. And my pierce mat has gone right to the back of, I think that's my pierce mat, but it's gone right to the back of my desk, so I can't get it. So I'm just going to wing it without the pierce mat. Now, I would typically, if it was me normally stamping, I would pop this on a pierce mat to make sure that it stamps really well. But I'm just going to randomly stamp these dots around this layer just to get a really cute little dotty background. And I probably don't need to put it in the middle because my piece with my jar is going to sit over the top of that. But I'm just adding cute little spots all the way around. Keep turning and twisting your stamp so you get all different angles with your spots. But we're creating just a really fine little polka dot background there. Now with my Blackberry Bliss, I'm going to take these gorgeous ornaments and my Blackberry Bliss ink, and we are going to ink up with our Blackberry Bliss, and we are going to stamp our ornaments across the top. Now, one of the things that I like to do with these ornaments is take them at different levels. See how I've got one down here, one up there. Stamp them at different levels so that you get a different look with your ornaments. And I'm probably just going to stamp that like it's going to be one little ornament going off the side, but we've got some cute ornaments going across the top. I'm going to bring out my insert and I'm going to do the same ornaments across the top of my insert as well. So that's in Blackberry Bliss, if anyone is following along. Oh, okay. So Janet was she was on Facebook and now she's on YouTube. YouTube gives you the best streaming experience. And we've got that there. So we've got some cute little ornaments across there. Let me grab a wipe and wipe that clean so I don't get it all over everything. Okay. All right. So we have our insert, we have our front layer. So I'm just going to mount that onto my contrast layer. So we've got that sorted. I think it's this glue that's working. Okay, so we're just going to, with some liquid glue, we're going to mount that one onto our Blackberry Bliss layer like that. Okay, and press it down so it looks quite nice. Don't you just love those ornaments? Aren't they cute? Like, so stinking cute. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that back inside. I'm going to pop that on the front. Now on this one here, I'm going to grab that jar and we're going to mount that up. Now, especially with this jar, because it's got no inside to the stamp, I tend to like to, you can actually, like if you want, just lay it down like that and then pick it up with your block. But let it just fall how it wants to fall so that it sits really nicely. Now, I'm going to do this in grey granite. Okay, so I'm going to ink up. I'm going to put my jar down to around the bottom of that layer, like so. And then I'm going to take the lid, which I'll do there, and we will stamp the lid on there. Now, I might have to stand up to stamp the lid to make sure I get it exactly where it should be. Stamp the lid, and we're going to look through here and hopefully line that up. That's going to look like it's the lid on the jar. Oh, look at that. How cute was that? All right. So then I'm going to do my Santa Claus in the jar. But, of course, you all know me. I'm going to do the Santa Claus in Blackberry Bliss. Told you I don't like traditional colours. We'll do the Santa Claus in Blackberry Bliss. And then we're going to do the cute little scarf. I'm going to do that in Pretty in Pink. Okay. Pretty in Pink. And then we're going to line this up. And you line up the line on his hat. And hopefully I've got that. Look at that. How cute is a Blackberry Bliss Santa with a Pretty in Pink scarf? Too cute for words. That's all I can say. All right, let's move these out of the way. And we will adhere those together. I'm just wondering whether you can see Theo. Let me see if you can see. The crafty cat has entered the house, but I'm not sure whether you can see him. He's quite relaxed here. Let me see if I can put the camera down. There you go. Oh, that's down as far as I can go. Look at him. He is hanging out and crafting. He's like, this is just too good. He loves hanging out with all of you crafty peeps. I just thought you need to see that because that's just too cute. Sorry, sometimes he just, I look at him sometimes and I'm like, are you right there? Like, he's just hanging out and having a good time. He must just like hearing me talk, like, because normally I suppose like when I'm home and there's no one else around, I don't really talk that much. I talk to him a bit, um but yeah, he's hanging out and relaxing. And now he's rolled over just like, why are you showing them what I look like? Oh dear. All right, so I'm going to, on the inside, I think I'm going to, what am I going to do here? Oh yeah, I think I've got this here, which is the sentiment that says, wishing you the sweetest Christmas. I think I'm going to do a circle. Let's grab a scrap piece of white, which I think I have here. And I think I might do it in maybe Blackberry Bliss. Yeah, Pepe, I know. He just relaxes. He's quite happy while ever I'm crafting. So wishing you the sweetest Christmas. And I have my 1 3/4 inch punch here. So I think that's going to punch it out really well, which it is. So we'll do that. And then I should have done it before I put my layer on there, but I've got a scrap piece here. So let's grab a 2-inch punch. He's going over. Oh, hang on, buddy. I'll get those off your chair. There you go. Here you go. There's papers on his. Oops. Now he's got on my chair. No, you need to get off my chair. You need to get off my chair and go onto yours. There you are. I took the papers off for you. I got up to get his chair, get papers off his chair for him, and he jumped on my chair. I'm like, nope, he's not the one running the video at the moment, although I think he thinks he does. Does anyone else have cats like that they rule the roost? They seem to be the people that the animals that think that they're the boss. And I put him on his chair and he didn't like it. He's jumped back down. Just much to say, I don't want to sit there now. Yeah, Janet, you would understand. Sorry, I look at your name on YouTube and it's Jeanette, and I know you was Jan. Yeah. Have you still got your gorgeous cats? Okay. So we've got, oh, and I just put that on really crooked. Let's take that off and try again. Let's try that one more time. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. Pepe saying yes. Vicky saying my cat always takes my chair. They do, don't they? Or like you get up out of bed and then all of a sudden you go back, get back into bed and they're laying where you were laying. And it's like, no. Your cat Tigger does the same thing. Yeah. I know. You have a cat called George who lies like that in the summer when he's hot. Too cute. Well, actually, Theo lies like it when he's comfortable. When he's definitely comfortable and calm and he's feeling very safe. They say he's part rag doll, and they say that is what they do. It's in their nature to do that. Your cats were like that. They were the boss. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm having a bit of a fight with him at the moment because he thinks he's boss. And when he doesn't get his own way, he's been naughty and he's been biting me. And so I'm trying to teach him not to do that. Okay, so I've popped my insert in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this straight down onto the front because we're going to pop up things. We might just do this layer straight down. So like that. I've got so much work to do. I mean, I'm hanging out with you guys here on YouTube and Facebook, but I've got so much work to do. I'm supposed to be prepping kits and doing all these things, and I'm hanging out here crafting away with you. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. What do you think? Oh, sorry, I'm up out of the screen. I think I'm going to do that. I've moved my camera, and because I was trying to get rid of my two light things, and I've moved my mat down further on my desk, and I keep like not realizing. Do I want to do it there? Do I want to? No, I think I want to do it down there. I think I want to put a bow here. What do you think? Or do I do it over there like that? And then put a bow there? No, I think I'm going to do it that way. Okay, I'm going to pop that one up. So once again, non-traditional colors. Oh, thanks, Linda. Linda's saying it's nice. Okay, so let's pop this one over here like so. And this one here I'm going to pop on here. But I'm going to add the dimensional straight onto my layer so that we can straddle that corner of this one. So that's what I do when instead of putting them on this, because sometimes if you put them on that, then you might have one that's gonna interact there with that you don't want to happen. So I like to sometimes put them on there, and then I can actually just place it where I want it, and those dimensionals are going to be underneath, like so. All right, now I prepared a bow earlier. To tell you the truth, I was cleaning up yesterday and I found these bows that were tied, and I don't know, they were probably tied to be in kits and stuff, and they're at the bottom of a basket, and I thought, you know what, I don't have to tie a bow tomorrow, I'll just use that one. But here I am fussing around with it because it has been squished and down in the bottom of a basket for a while. So let's see if we can get it to hang a bit better. There we go. And I think I'm going to add that bow. Or do I want to add the bow on the jar? Okay, where do you think I need to put the bow? On the jar or down here? I'll clean up my mess while you're typing it in the comments. Type it in the comments, on the jar or down below. Needs a bow, see, from the bow maker. Deirdre agrees. Procrastinating much? It's just favorite stamp set from the foundations of card making. Yeah. So Linda's in our basic foundations of card making. So, okay. So Kathy's saying jar. Jan's saying jar. Deb's saying jar. Leanne's saying jar, jar, jar. Okay, you're all saying jar, so it's going to go on the jar, people. That's the vote. We're going to put it on the jar. Okay, I've got dimensional backings sticking on my hands here. Okay. So type it in the comments. Have you been enjoying the 12 Days of Christmas series? Let me know. Show me some love in the comments if you have been enjoying the 12 Days of Christmas. What do you think I'm going to come up with next? What do you think? And then there's a few of you saying down below, we're putting it on the jar because the jar was the vote. We're putting it on the jar. And then to make it look even cuter, I'm going to add some cute little stars around. So let me go. Oh, we could put some stars on here. Let's put one there, one down there. We'll put one here. We'll put one maybe there, maybe one there, maybe one or two down there. I think that might be enough. I need to make sure I find all those glue dots. You're loving it, Margaret. Pepe's loving it. Deb's loving it. Susan's loving it. I'm so glad. Thank you very much. Please feel free to make sure that you like and share the video for me, because that helps me with YouTube. They like it when we like and share. So I would really appreciate it if you could like and share my video. Share it back onto your Facebook so that people on Facebook can see. They need to be over here on YouTube land, because YouTube land is the place to be watching. As Jan found out this morning, it's nicer to watch on YouTube. You get a better constant stream on YouTube. If you're having dramas on Facebook, you need to head on over to YouTube, because you will always get a good stream over there. And I apologize yesterday for the no sound at one stage there when I hit the mute button. Anything can happen in this 12 days of Christmas. So I'm adding some stars here with my Take Your Pick tool. Did I put any more up there? Is that all the glue dots that I put around? I think it is. Look at those cute little stars. Aren't they cute? It's great. See me every day, Glenda. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been a bit slack, but I'm back. I mean, 12 days of Christmas, you get me with Christmas crafting, see? I get into the old Christmas crafting, and I've got my mojo back, and I'm here and hanging out and having a great time. Of course, we need some Wink of Stella. So these gold shaker stars are so cute. Look how many you get in this jar. It's packed with shaker stars. Like, it is absolutely packed. I'm going to be able to put stars on things for the rest of my life, I think. Okay, so Beck's saying hopefully another modern Christmas, especially DSP, because that's all you have. And yes, I know I can use what's in my stash. All right, so do we want to do modern Christmas? What do we want to do? It is clearer on YouTube. Yes, exactly, Linda. It's definitely a clearer stream on YouTube. Now, I've left the inside of that blank. I'm not going to put a sentiment on there. I could have put sending a jar full of cheer, or may your heart be filled with joy. But you know what? Sometimes I like to leave them bling heaven. I know, Jan. I know it is. You need to purchase a shaker stars, definitely, Linda, because I'm telling you, they're definitely worth the money. You'll have embellishments forever. And then, of course, we've got the shimmer and shine on there with our Wink of Stella. So there you go. That is project number 5 out of our 12 days of Christmas. So, and there's all my mess over there. You can see in the camera. But anyway, so thanks for hanging out with me. I will definitely be live on Monday. I'm not sure about Tuesday, and I'm not sure about Wednesday, and I'm not sure about Thursday. I could be live Friday. I'm not sure, but I know that my parents are probably going to come up, I think, Tuesday and stay for a couple of days. So while they're here, I apologize, but I like to spend every moment I can with my parents, because they're in their 80s. And every moment that I get with them is precious. So whenever they decide to come up, I definitely want to hang out with them. And so I physically close my door on my craft room. I stop everything, and I just hang out with my parents. So so I apologize for but I will definitely be live on Monday for sure. And we'll get into the kits maybe on Monday, because we'll have the kits for sale. So let's maybe hang out and do some Christmas kits maybe. I don't know. I'll see what I have. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and I will see you on Monday for part 6 of 12 days of Christmas. So thanks everyone. Have a great weekend.